No. Feminism is equality. It can't mean that. Feminism can't mean women and children first. It can never mean that. That doesn't make any sense. If everyone is equal, then we all about to stay here and fight together. If it's a house fire, whoever can get out fastest gets out.
Yep.
Not women and children, just children first.
That's it, because they can't fight. They can't,
right,
they can't do anything.
Right, but we all equal. So we will escape together. What are you talking about? Feminism and women and children first are diametrically opposed. Hey, yo, what's poppin', y'all? I'm Ace.
Hi, and I'm Star. If you guys enjoyed the video, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe.
Alright, bet. Let's get into it. Alright, so we got another one from aba&preach. Really just wanted to see what they would say about this particular topic, that trans and non-binary folks are not being allowed to leave Ukraine, aka because as some of y'all know, if people between 18, I think like 60 or 65, something like that, males weren't allowed to leave Ukraine because they had to stay and fight the Russians. So if you was born male, if male was on your birth certificate, you had to stay, regardless of if you're now a woman.
Emotional damage.
So real interesting to see how they're going to discuss these gender roles here.
Part of the issue, which is the trans woman in question and a few non-binary people. If you aren't aware, we have a draft in Ukraine where anybody, males aged 18 to 60 or 65, can't remember, are forced to stay behind and fight the Russian invaders.
Yeah.
Okay? Now, women have been leaving in droves on trains. Some of them have been staying behind to be support roles or even combat roles, but the vast majority of them are leaving to go to safer places with the kids. Some of them are single women. Now, there are some individuals who identify as non-binary or trans women who are trying to leave but are being rejected at the border because their identification identifies them as a male. What do you think about the non-binary people who are like, I don't want to go? That one's like, bruh, come on.
What do you mean you don't want to go? Did becoming a woman give you special privileges?
Gotcha, bitch.
Oh, interesting. Why is it? Why I didn't really understand why all the women and children just get to leave and the men have to stay. Real interesting.
I mean, someone's got to fight the war, and
True, but
you guys have the muscle, testosterone, the physical strength, and build.
No, we're all equal. What are you talking about? We're all equal.
So if that's the case, why don't everybody flee?
Shit, I'm about to flee. What are you talking about? Fuck out of here, nigga. Fuck that.
I can't help you there. Am I being unfair? Like you I identify as non-binary. No. Grab a gun, stupid. They grab a gun.
Right.
They grab a gun.
Right, good. Man. More people. They grab a gun.
They more people.
You said more people. You identify as they. Great. We need 2 soldiers. Go, stupid. That's funny.
Oh, that's violent.
I identify as they. Perfect. We need more recruits. They can grab these guns.
We need more they. Come along.
Right. Oh, there's 2 of you?
They're terrified of they. Well, they see one person, but it's... You're stupid. That's fine. That's fine. I don't even want to do your best so far.
Dumb. Fuck out here.
I know that I'm stupid. I said I'm a bit slow, but when I'm fast, I'm super fast.
Sometimes you slow, but you appear fast. It's like when you look in the rearview mirror, objects are closer than you appear.
Right.
That's
your bitch right there.
That's funny.
Oh my days.
Oh wow, we're good.
This is from The Guardian.
Oh, I'm good.
Courageous feminism means no woman must be left behind, and that means trans women too.
But the man.
Wait. What do you mean? Feminism means you won't be left behind. And what are we doing? Just fuck all the men? So feminism means that... No. Feminism is equality. It can't mean that... Feminism can't mean women and children first. It can never mean that. That doesn't make any sense. If everyone is equal, then we all about to stay here and fight together. If it's a house fire, whoever can get out fastest gets out.
Yep.
Not women and children, just children first.
That's it, because they can't fight. They can't,
right.
they can't do anything.
Right, but we all equal. So we will escape together. What are you talking about? Feminism and women and children first are diametrically opposed. Don't ever let these crazy people try to put them shits like, oh yeah, everyone's equal and you have to do this and believe all women, but also women and children first. Shut your ass up. No way. No fucking way.
And they stay behind.
All right, listen, shout out to International Women's Day. Essentially what's going on in Ukraine is there's a draft.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. That shit just clicked. I just need you to explain some shit. What the did you just say to me? I'm sorry, I'm slow.
No.
I'm slow. No. I'm really slow. What the did you just say to me?
Courageous
Feminism means that no woman
is left behind, including trans women.
But what is
and what is this courage? It's courageous to run away and leave the men to die fighting the Russians. That's courageous.
Hey, boy, ain't no fucking way, boy. Boy, ain't no way, boy.
What?
That ain't shit.
You're running away. One thing
shit.
that women and children first ain't is courageous. Shut the fuck up. You stop misusing the English language just because you feel like you want to make an emotional point. Shit is garbage. Oh my Lord in heaven.
feminism? Isn't it equality?
No, it's not.
It means different things to different people, and
that's privilege.
And you know what, bro? I'm not gonna take this time to dunk on feminists again because we already did that with the.
But what you say?
It is privilege. You're literally privileged to not have to fight a war while we have to stay here and get hit by rocket fire. Crazy.
Said
I know
was utterly stupid.
Agree. Now, there are some individuals who identify as non-binary or trans women who are trying to leave but are being rejected at the border because their identification identifies them as a male. If you aren't aware, it's kind of difficult to transition. You have to go through a bunch of psychiatric things in Ukraine, so it's a difficult process. Now, a lot of people will
when do they officially change? You gotta get all the parts cut off or something before they officially put female on your shit, right?
Yeah, I don't know.
Probably.
You know what I mean? You gotta stay behind. You a trans, we don't care, right? And a lot of people been dunking on them.
Been dunking on who?
The trans women specifically.
Why?
Because they've been trying to leave with the other women, and people are like, "Nah, you a man." Okay.
Yeah, that's
So
we're not dunking on you because of that. I'm dunking on everybody who left. Regular women, trans women, all y'all. Why? Where you running to? The fuck out of here. Everybody equal. Stay your ass here and fight. What are you talking about?
Here's my thing, right? I actually sympathize with the trans women who are trying to leave. Okay.
That's true, because, if you really feel like you're a woman, it's just like, you ain't about to fight, bro.
Right.
So it's just like, y'all should all run away. Mm-hmm. I'm fine with it, really, but then don't pop up with the bullshit. If it's, I'm running away, then stop challenging men to fights, stop doing all this weird hitting men, stop doing all this weird shit.
When the dust settles after this war, don't go parading in the streets talking about equality and everything. This, that, the third.
Right, you didn't do anything. No, you didn't do anything. Your whole agenda was meant to run away. You didn't do anything. You did nothing. If they fucking survived, I swear to God, I'm like, you didn't do anything. You better show me that you fought, because there are some women fighting. So you better show me that you fought.
That I believe.
No, there are plenty of women that stay behind, but. It's not a high percentage compared to all the men who were forced to stay behind.
It's like the same thing that women go into the army.
Right.
Like, it's not a
there's
high
some women
percentage,
that fight.
But there are some women who do.
But I'm sure there's plenty of men that would have loved to run away.
Absolutely.
Being a female on the front lines of war is extremely dangerous. Mm-hmm. Besides the nature of war, which is gunfire, shelling, all that shit.
Being at war is difficult. That's a given.
There is an incredible amount of risk for women in the military in terms of even their own allies attacking them, all right, for certain sexual urges.
Yeah.
But if they get captured, it's also extremely dangerous because they're going to get...
That's highly prevalent in the military, too. Women getting sexually assaulted, then them not being...
Racism, rapes, it happens still.
Then they report it and nothing happens.
By entire platoons. So that's a reality of being a woman in the middle of a war zone, irrespective of whether you're fighting or not. If you get captured by woman in the middle, they're going to get ran through by entire platoons. That's a reality of being a woman in the middle of a war zone, irrespective of whether you're fighting or not. If you get captured by the enemy forces, you're getting ran through, okay? Yeah. What do you think? A commander who's got troops who aren't getting paid so well, have lost their friends, they'll throw female prisoners to the wolves, okay? And I'm trying to say this as bluntly as possible, not to make fun of it or anything like that. That's just the reality of what it is.
Right.
So I
Bad.
sympathize with a trans woman, somebody who's gone through the process of transitioning to some degree or changed the way that they look and been put in that environment. Because it's especially unsafe for them as well.
Yep, because they're gonna
Very.
when she's gonna unfold, they're gonna discover what's going to happen. It's gonna be brutal. More than a man.
Listen,
more than if a man gets captured, but whatever.
You know, for
Right. It's like there's a limited number of things they're gonna do to you if you capture you as a man, right? You get caught as a woman, you're gonna add one other thing to that list, and it's bad, real bad, because it's not one person. Like they literally chain you up in a dungeon and let the entire platoon run through you, like crazy.
For example, for people engaged in night walking, okay,
Yes.
or street work,
Yes.
it's much more dangerous for trans women for a variety of reasons. A lot of dudes engage in relations with them, not having dealt with their own issues, their own problems, and so they take it on these ladies, right?
Yep.
You can imagine the military can be even just as aggressive or violent, and so the propensity towards violent nature, be it from allies or from enemies, is heightened in environments where life and death is normal. Okay, if you don't think you're going to live in the next week, you're probably not thinking about getting canceled or losing your job. Okay, there's a completely different environment, and I think also humor sometimes helps us like process a lot of difficult things, or it helps us like just not be like so weighed down by everything, just to give us a brief pause of fresh air.
Right. And besides, like, have a sense of humor. Like, you can laugh at a lot of things. That doesn't mean that you hate people or anything like that.
Right.
Anyway, that's it for this one. We'll holla at you.